The internet, the world, it is small. And you throw in some Facebook and that world becomes horrifically small. KT here, Everyday KT 243. That's what we're talking about today. How small the world actually has become due to the internet, Facebook, social media, and all of the other things that allow us to connect and communicate with each other in an instant, no matter how far apart we are. So, why do I bring this up? Because you never know who you're going to run into, and you never know who actually knows you. The best example of this is a friend of mine. So the folks down at the Twisted Kilt Society, obviously down in Dothan, Alabama, we're down there. They've got a place that they like to meet at. And a friend of mine who was in the Army was deployed, reassigned, whatever you want to call it, to somewhere down there. And we're sitting there talking, and then he's sitting there talking to me, and he's like, KT, I'm down here in Alabama. Do you know anybody around here? Because I'm trying to find a spot to hang out. And I'm like, give me a minute. So I sit there, and I text message the folks in the Twisted Kilt Society. I'm like, where do you guys hang out? And when's the next time you guys are hanging out? So they let me know what's going on, where it is, and I send it to my friend. I'm like, do me a favor. Here's the address. Go to this bar on this day, and then tell them that you know KT. After you get the response, tell me what they say. And if I remember correctly, when I finally got the response, it was something along the lines of, you suck. Because I was told that he became my stand-in at this particular bar. And I'd been wanting to go down and meet with those folks and drink with them for a very long time. So he got to be me, and I got to live vicariously through him, which from what I can understand did his liver wonders. So what does that mean for the rest of us who aren't at a particular bar trying to pretend to be me? It means that you need to be very aware of what you put online, who you know, and who you think you know and might know. Because you might wind up traveling someplace, and you throw up something on Facebook, and someone else will say, hey, I'm just 4 doors down. Or, hang on, I've got a cousin who lives a couple of streets up the road from where you're going to be. Or better yet, I know where you're coming from, and I know the place that you're trying to get to, and I know the festival you're going to. I have a friend who is going to be there on staff. Let me talk to them. They might have a place for you to stay, so you don't have to rent a hotel to stay at that event. So it's really key to make sure that you keep all of those connections and the engagements and all of the people that you meet on social media, on live, on Facebook and Instagram, wherever it might be. Because you never know when the time might come where you wind up in God knows where, and you're like, you know what? Is anybody out here that I know live anywhere near here? Because I could use a hand. It might come in handy. So I'm still down in North Carolina. I'll be home tomorrow night. Again, doing the Everyday KT from home. And you never know who you're going to run into. So just keep your eyes open and your ears open, because God only knows, you might wind up finding somebody cool. I'll talk to you all tomorrow, and as always, be strong. Put a kilt on.